My fault. See, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's good we're here because this kind of goes with it hand in hand too. Find it funny how people can come here and threaten us and call us these words. I noticed there's people in my group here that ain't even from the group. You hear me? There was a lady in here that said something. I was going through some messages. She said something, and it was inappropriate. I go to her page to try to see if she's connected. I mean, to try to get her out of the group. She's not even in the group. I go in the group. I put her name in. I'm trying to find this lady. This lady ain't even in the damn group, y'all. The lady ain't even in the group, but she in the group, making comments in the private group. In the private group, I couldn't turn it public because after you have it private or whatever, you have a certain amount of people in there. They changed it so you can't change the group to public anymore. But I'm telling you, I look for this lady, search for her. She's not in the group, but she's commenting on stuff in the group. If that ain't the strangest damn thing that I've ever seen being in groups for a very long time on this platform, I don't even know what it is. And then now you look at this. I just came on here, and in the past hour or so, they've removed 33 more things. 33 more. There's nothing on here but information. It's history. That's all. We weed through the information. So I don't understand. And this person is talking about, harassing. And so now, I don't even recall nobody ever being blocked from this group, but by my hands, for saying some foul stuff, probably like a year ago. But I guess now all of a sudden, Facebook is taking it in their hands to delete people and block people. Usually I have to go through, the warnings and stuff like that, or the, But, and then I notice a lot of people up in here bringing, it's an overload of information from certain other platforms. That people is trying to all of a sudden. Hold on, let's get out of here. Hold on. Yeah, I also noticed that, there's an overload of new people coming in. And as soon as they're coming in, they're doing nothing but trying to post stuff from other people's platforms. So I'm just like, okay, so, listen, is it because I'm not paying attention and I never really have been paying that much attention since I seen they energy and they spirit? Because a lot of people be sweet as pie, peaches and tea, smiling in your face, but ooh, wee. So, I just be thinking like, why would the person, these people don't come here and do this no other time. But now, all of a sudden, why is the person, they don't say nothing in the group, they don't do nothing in the group, they just come to put these people's group. So I never even looked at it like that, y'all. I never even looked at stuff like that. And so, today I had to tell myself, you know what? There's certain individuals, and when it comes to certain things like that, I used to be somebody that just say, oh, and nobody don't need their stuff to come in my group or whatever, obviously, right? They got ways of doing it on their own or being promoted in their own way. But when you when it comes and it's just blatant and right up in my face, then I can't share your energy in my space. So I know what it is because they don't need to be in my little group anyways, but the whole thing is it's almost just to throw shade or just to dip it in there like, yeah, this is, what I'm saying? I mean, it's real cute and everything, but again, I mean, there's never just going to be any kind of comparison because that person is amazing at what they do and I'm amazing at what I do. The problem comes when you're trying to build a bitch and you want to take what you got from me and put it in that. That's the problem. The problem is when the transformation started, when everybody was looking at me as if I should transform into this person, but really behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? We know what it really must probably be. And now all of a sudden this person has to kind of be recreated to be what I was, but kind of what they was in a sense. But I mean, I don't think I could ever really live like that. That's just me and my energy, though. I just do my own thing. I just do my own motherfucking thing when it come to everything. That might be why a motherfucker don't want me to have anything. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all. Like, come on, man. This is a case of body snatching or stolen identity. You know? It been just going on for so long, dude. And then it's just finally, I just started seeing it for what it is. Like, come on, man. You're not tripping. You know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? That Bible told you what it is. And right now, Enoch just told you what it is. But all these good things don't last that long. They don't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. You know? And again, for me, I'm just grateful to be alive and to have what I have, you know, instilled in me and outside of me and everything like that. It's really, like, for me, I just don't really ever want to lose that. So that's why I'm just trying to say, I'm not trying to be negative. But when you see a case of this Build a Big workshop, you know what I'm saying? and with the information that I've consumed that has been basically plopped right in front of me lately, there's definitely something strange going on. And if it were you, you would be doing the same thing to fight for your right to be who you are. You know? And that's the thing. So basically what it means is that somebody wanted the intel and the information in the first place. Right? They were never planning on, again, having this person having anywhere near whatever they were trying to create. They wanted to be able to go to it, take from it, and leave it bare and barren. And leave it as barren, dry, dead land. You know what I'm saying? And so again, that's a crime to me. That's treason, actually. When you feel as though there's something else going on and you feel as though you know who you are. And then the whole secret stuff going on in the background, you know, that's slander. But usually it's something something that hits somebody in an emotional soft spot, that something that they're doing or they are, you know. And it's sad to say we can't even say certain communities anymore because people take a certain offense to that immediately. Right? But when you somebody that have an opinion, you know, people want you to shut your mouth. And you somebody that have an opinion, this is what you're going to have to expect. So that's why it don't hurt me that way. But no, I don't love the way they lie. But it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. That some of us have been built differently to withstand this kind of storm or weather the storm. You know what I'm saying? Without breaking down. But they try their hardest to pay attention to what you're doing all the time to try to see if there is a breakdown. It ain't never going to happen. They can claim it. They can write it. They can talk about it. They can gossip about it. They can think about it. But it ain't the case. It's so many people out there that I can show you that they lost their damn mind. I'm not one of them. I can see clearly now. I'm not saying the clearest, but I'm just saying I can see clearly now. I mean, even when I just looked, I'm thinking it ain't even no need to question nothing else. And it kind of matched the whole storyline that I told y'all with the dream the other day. Because somebody was, you know, it was a, like I said, it was somebody that was really, really dark skinned that was in the dream. But that's the last way, you know, I kind of seen them, you know, and I like dark skin. So I'm not saying that anything against dark skin. Sometimes I wish I was darker. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? One day I had the makeup, it was the wrong makeup or whatever I had to take back, and it was pretty dark. And I mean, I kind of liked it, you know. And even during the summer, like I was getting pretty dark this summer. And I'm like, oh, I'm so dark. Oh my goodness, I'm so dark. But, you know, I wanted to make sure my daughter didn't think I was trying to say it like in a way where dark is bad. No, actually, dark is good, but it's just because I have so much of that red and yellow tone in my skin that sometimes it can make me look weird. So, and you know, like in my makeup and stuff didn't match. So, matter of fact, I had to go change it again. But, you know, you could see that when you start seeing stuff like that, I don't know, it's just kind of freaky. And then, there's a certain energy that wants you to think that they're like it's the end or whatever of the road. That's kind of crazy right there. And it's just because it's not even because because if there was something going on that I didn't know about and it created some kind of a platform outside or something, you know what I'm saying? Made sure it didn't make it to my real platform. So, whatever. They could do whatever they want with that information. It will be a long lasting thing for the people that witnessed whatever it was, if that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm still me. And there can never be another me. Just like it can never be another anybody. Her, him, whoever. But again, a lot of things I feel, like I said, are done out of spite. Even when you're trying to mind your business, you don't even know. You don't have a care in the world. You don't know what's going on. There's a whole war going on around you, behind your back, in your backyard, and you just clueless to it. You too busy tapping into something. And then people wonder why, they say that you have a problem with something. Anything tangible besides whoever my partner is going to be, what I'm saying, for the rest of my life. Nothing else matters to me like that. But I feel like there's a lot of energy of something like that going on too. I just feel like there's a lot of energy. I just feel like, the whole thing about the whole envy, jealousy, and strife. I feel like I definitely know that I have a sense of something happening, that something fell through and didn't happen like it was supposed to. And so something else happened, in the meantime. But again, it's like whatever or whoever, somebody was made to, be involved with. And I'm not saying it like a relationship, just in some kind of way of helping or something like that. I feel like something took a turn. And I feel like even when we come to that whole masculine and feminine energy, that although I feel like the feminine energy, when it comes to these ancient goddesses and stuff like that, they were bound heavily. They were bound at the wrist, bound at the feet sometimes, the head covered, things like this. And when it came to men, I feel like, again, dealing with newer, and so again, dealing with newer men in a colony that would be overtaken, would leave a woman bound and strapped and, in many different ways. And then the other way around, when it came to males, I think that that male energy, I think that women from the groups that were coming in, the women they were bringing were using charms and things like that, like it's talking about in Enoch, in order to bind those particular men. And they thought that this was it, or that was that, or they might have had something to try to prove that they were this or this and that. But most of the time, again, I told you, documents can be doctored. Okay? So again, I will go into that state of mind where people say, oh, that person is a hater. But a motherfucker, when they right mind, gonna hear the truth when it's being spoken. Again, and people, I hear this whole cocky ego thing or whatever. A lot of people are not that. They're just, again, in positions. And this, I'm telling you, none of this stuff is on accident. Everything is by design. So while this whole narcissistic thing is going on, somebody that's coming and talking about themselves, because again, they are being put in a position where this is their only way, besides whatever spiritual connections they have, to put out their story or their side of it, because everybody else is having multiple, ways of doing whatever they're doing. All I can do is do what I can do, and that's what I'm always do, and I'm never going to give up. It could seem like it's just the little tiniest little piece of some way to get in, and I'm gonna bust up in there. This is just how I operate. When I'm working towards getting to something, I go at my own pace. Yes. Nobody is waiting for anybody. No. But the whole thing I'm trying to say is there's a certain sense of fulfillment that I'm looking for, and the rest of the world I don't think sees it that way. I think there's only a small amount of people that see it the way that I'm seeing it. So I don't know. I don't know. I just wonder why they're working so hard to bind certain people and give other people a certain sense of freedom. It's almost like when you was you know in a fight with somebody, or a fight was about to start, and you know somebody is holding back the one person. They holding back both the people, but then all of a sudden, when you start fighting, then one person is still being held behind her back, with her hands behind her back, not realizing that the person she thought was holding her back was one of her cousins, and it's actually the friend of the other girl that she fighting. And so the whole time now she getting jumped. You see what I'm saying? Now she getting jumped. She got her hands behind her back. They thinking that this fight, 1, 2, 3, go. You know what I'm saying? You think the fight happening, and all of a sudden you turn around and you see that it's one of your enemies that got you, pent up. And this girl already done kicked you in your face 20 times and punched you in your throat. You know what I'm saying? And you just, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else standing around watching the fight. They watching that this girl ain't the girl that came with you, that's holding you back. But again, they got some kind of something underneath them that they haven't forgiven or that they can't see. And so again, they're going to allow it to happen. I mean, it's just the same thing. I mean, it's not funny, y'all. Okay. It's not funny. I ain't saying it like that, but it's the same thing. That's the same thing when it comes to some of these social constructs. And so I just wanted to make one last good video about, what some of us have to deal with, just again, with the type of energy that we carry. It's a lonely world, but it's a lonely road, but it will teach you a lot, and it's not happening for no reason, and there is going to be something for you, maybe not a pot of gold, but something again at the end of the rainbow. Rather, it's something that you have to figure out that it was already in you the whole time when you look back, right? Somebody thought that gave you the perception that they were leading you towards, right? Some kind of victory or something. But things may have went wrong, and then, either by chance, because of you, or because of other situations, you know what I'm saying, that hindered that. But you got that feeling like, look, you might have blocked that road, you didn't block that one, you didn't block this one, but I'm the type of person that can take that back road, and I probably won't even need GPS, because I'm just going to use my mind's eye to navigate me back to where I came from. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly people that have those type of abilities as well. That's what I mean by abilities. Longevity, certain things that you can do that other people can't do. You know what I'm saying? I put up a post. I shared a post of somebody's earlier on Instagram about, if you dress up real nice, then you like this. If you dress down and you don't dress up, then you like that. If you wear makeup all the time, then it's like this. If you don't wear makeup all the time, then it's like that. But, it's just some things that,